Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf. Today we will be reviewing a gaming laptop, the Lenovo Y50. But first, let me introduce you to the sponsor of this video, IG Dota 2. IG Dota 2 is an Instagram page which features only legitimate Dota 2 content and is growing at a rapid pace. Click here or in the description to show them some love. Now, let's get into it. The first thing that stuck out to me when I walked into the laptop section at Best Buy was the sleek look of this gaming laptop. The brushed aluminum lid and slick black color paired with the red backlit keyboard really caught my attention. When I walked up to it, I was surprised to see the model name, the Lenovo Y50. Even though it took me 2 stores to find one in stock, I thank you Best Buy for selling me this beast of a machine. The Lenovo Y50 is a very practical gaming laptop for a broad audience. At its stunning low price point, it will fit into most gamers' budget. This laptop is absolutely ideal for gaming because of its GTX 860M graphics card, but gaming doesn't have to be the main concern. This laptop is less than an inch thick and is much more portable than you would think for a gaming laptop. For me, most of my gaming is done on a desktop, but having the Lenovo Y50 being so light and as thin as some MacBooks makes me reconsider gaming on the go. The laptop is 15.2 inches wide, 10.3 inches deep, and only 0.9 inches tall, and it weighs 5.29 pounds. It has a 15.6-inch full HD 1080p display, which does include about a 1-inch bevel on all 4 sides, which I'm not a huge fan of. The touchscreen display is a very nice feature to have when using Windows 8. There's a 720p camera and a JBL speakers with Dolby Advanced Audio version 2 with a mini subwoofer underneath next to the large intake, which I found perfect for gaming on my lap. I can position the laptop on my legs so the intake has enough room to get fresh air to keep the laptop cool. There's 2 USB 3.0 ports on the left side, 1 USB 2.0 port on the right side, which also includes an always-on feature which you can enable in the BIOS so you can charge your devices even when the device is turned off. There's an audio combo jack, HDMI out, 4-in-1 SD card reader, Ethernet port, and a Kensington lock. Then there's the red accented backlit keyboard with a full number pad, although my first complaint for the laptop has to be the lack of a dedicated mute button. Below the keyboard is a touchy touchpad, which I personally don't think it deserves all the hate it gets. It's positioned perfectly underneath the spacebar so when I'm typing, I'm not accidentally hitting it and moving the cursor. Finally, the laptop doesn't have an internal DVD drive, but it does come with a USB external one. Inside the laptop, you'll find a 4th gen Intel i7-4700 HQ processor, which is clocked at 2.4 GHz and turbos up to 3.4 GHz. There's 8 GB of DDR3 RAM. This Best Buy model came with a 1 TB hard drive and no SSD, but the 4K version of the laptop comes with a 256 GB SSD. There's the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 860 mobile card with 2 GB of video RAM, and finally an Intel dual-band wireless AC7260 chip. Now for the conclusion. The Lenovo Y50 is obviously one of the best gaming laptops in its price range. The dedicated NVIDIA graphics card paired with an Intel i7 processor is plenty of juice to run your 200 plus game Steam library. The only drawbacks that I think are worth reiterating are the TN panel not producing the best colors and viewing angles, as well as no SSD drive. For me only paying $1,200 at the time, the SSD isn't even a fair complaint. I highly recommend the Y50 if your budget is around this price range. I'm positive that will bring you excitement and excellent gaming portability for a couple of years to come. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.